All right, viewers, we're shifting our focus now to the other big story of the day. Congress party has received a notice to vacate its office at 24 Akbar Road. That notice was received a few days back. However, the party wants to retain this address and hence is exploring all the legal recourses, the upcoming next legal action. And that is the latest, obviously, which is coming in. The notice already has been given when it comes to the 24 Akbar Road office. What we do know at the moment, we have obviously more updates coming in. This particular notice, viewers, was issued on March 13th. So a 15-day notice was given to Congress to vacate not one but two offices. Dev Kotak, my colleague, is joining us live on the broadcast. Dev, can you give us more updates, first of all, as to what exactly does this quote-unquote eviction notice says, and also why the Congress party, to begin with, has received these notices to vacate their offices?
Well, yes, there are two of the premises in question. One is the 24 Akbar Road premises, which is where I am outside right now. This has been their premises for over 2 decades. However, 70 to 80% of their functions have shifted to Indira Bhavan near the ITO, and the second premises in question is the 5 Raisina Road. However, 24 Akbar Road, which is where I am right now, they are very keen on retaining and letting it remain, owing to the political significance that this party carries. Also, the lots of major meetings have taken place here, so which is why they are keen on retaining it. However, the notice which was served by CPWD was hand delivered, was not stuck or pasted anywhere on the premises wall. In fact, our team even inspected the premises to check if they were pasted on a particular wall or any pillar that the CPWD officials could have possibly pasted it on. But however, 28th of March this month is the deadline day where they have been asked to vacate. However, they're exploring all the possible legal options. They say that this move and this notice comes at a time what they're terming it as politically unjustified and absolutely illegal. However, the sources within the Congress party, senior sources, continue to maintain the fact that the electricity bill, the rent as per market rate, the sewerage and the water bills, these 4 components that are being paid regularly, not once they have defaulted on it, yet they are being asked to vacate it. But the matter is sub judice, and the copy of this notice that was served to them has not yet been shared, unfortunately, with the media by the legal team, as they're exploring all options, like I mentioned earlier, to try to seek for an extension. At least that way they can mull on other options and other ideas they could potentially pursue, so that this premises continues to remain with the Congress party. So these are the kind of details that we have at this point in time. But senior Congress leaders are calling it a political witch hunt, and they're saying that the central government is just unnecessarily getting involved to have them evicted and being thrown out of these premises.
So Congress is decrying witch hunt. The BJP is citing procedure. As one would expect, viewers, the political slugfest war of words has begun already. Let's listen into the reactions coming in.
देखिए, सरकार दबाव में लेना चाहती है. वो सोचती है कि कांग्रेस की आवाज़ को बंद कर देंगे. कांग्रेस की आवाज़ देश की आवाज़ है, ये बंद नहीं होगी. आप हमें डराने की कोशिश मत करें. क्या आपने 11 अशोक रोड खाली करा लिया? भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कार्यालय है. क्या पंथ मार्ग के ऊपर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का दिल्ली प्रदेश कार्यालय है, उसे खाली करा लिया? आप सारी तमाम जगहों के ऊपर अपने लोगों को गेस्ट अकोमोडेशन के नाम के ऊपर आपने इतनी फ्लैट्स और कोठियाँ दे रखी हैं, क्या उनको खाली करा लिया? ये जो काम कर रहे हैं ना, ये बौखलाहट है. ईरान के युद्ध के अंदर तो कुछ कर नहीं पाए, तो अब इधर की तरफ ध्यान हटका दो इनका.
So viewers, while the Congress is decrying witch hunt, BJP is citing procedure. We have some breaking inputs coming in. This particular notice, when was this received by the Congress party, and what exactly is the procedure? How many days were they given? Notice was issued on March 13. A 15-day window was given to the Congress party to vacate these offices. Dev Kotak continues to be live with us. Dev, take us through, the exact timeline, first of all. When was this notice given? How many days did the Congress get to vacate the office, and really the entire background of this big story?
Well, yes, this is not the first notice that they have been served. Senior Congress sources and workers who work inside these premises have told us that this is not the first notice. Almost a decade has passed by and they have received several notices at regular time intervals. But however, this time they're taking it very, very seriously because they also feel that the time window that was given to them is not enough to move out of an office that has been in prominence and has been working for the last 2 decades. So just within a span of 15 to 20 days asking us to vacate is really impractical and unjustified. This is what the Congress party workers have also been saying, and like you already heard that the senior Congress leader who said that when will you empty the Ashoka Road premises. This is also what Ajay Makan some months back had raised this question when at a press conference in Indira Bhavan he was asked by media persons and members of the fraternity as to
and
why
we heard, you are right, we did hear the Congress's reaction. It's only fair we also listen into what the BJP has had to say, because the Congress is levelling allegations of witch hunt against the BJP. The BJP, I believe, is citing procedure. Listen in.
ये कांग्रेस पार्टी की क्या मानसिकता है एंटाइटलमेंट की। 2005 से लेकर 9 के बीच में कांग्रेस ने ही नीति बनाई थी, सरकार में थी तब, कि सारे राजनीतिक दलों के लुटेंस वाले ऑफिस शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे डीडीयू मार्ग और राउज एवेन्यू में। इसके तहत सभी पार्टी वहां पे शिफ्ट कर गए। भाजपा का भी नया कार्यालय वहीं बना है डीडीयू मार्ग पे। पर कांग्रेस पार्टी जिसका नया कार्यालय बन चुका है उसी इलाके में बहुत बड़ा कार्यालय और उसके अलावा उनके पास कई सारी बिल्डिंग्स और कार्यालय है, वो कहती है 24 अकबर रोड हम छोड़ेंगे नहीं। इस सेंस ऑफ एंटाइटलमेंट देखिए, कांग्रेस जमीन से जुड़ी हुई पार्टी है पर बहुत अलग प्रकार से। उनको जमीन जहां पे भी दिखती है प्राइम लैंड, वो उसे कब जाना चाहती है।
Meanwhile, my colleague Dev Kotak has also filed a report from the ground. Let's take a look at that.
The Congress party has been served eviction notice to vacate their premises of 24 Akbar Road, which is where we are right now at this point in time. Apart from this property where the party premises stands, they have also been asked to vacate the 5 Raisina Road property. The notice, which was served by the Central Public Works Department, has set a deadline of March 28th for them to vacate the premises. However, insiders and senior sources from Congress say that this issue has been going on for over more than a decade. This is not the first time that they have received a notice like this. Once again, if we can show you the sprawling property that there is, these were the original headquarters, and the CPWD, through its notice, is insisting that they vacate the premises by March 28. The bills for electricity, water, sewerage and the rent as per market rate is being paid, yet they are being asked to vacate the premises. The new building Indira Bhavan near the ITO is where most of the work continues to function. However, lots of meetings and key discussions are still very much held on these premises, with the Congress legal team refusing to share the notice, citing that the matter is sub judice. Times Now could not procure a copy of the notice that was served by the CPWD. But once again, if I can ask my VJ to show you in terms of what this premises is and why the Congress wants to retain it, is purely because of the political or symbolic significance.
All right, with that, we are slipping into a short commercial break. News and updates on the other side. Please don't go anywhere.